Hello everybody, I'm Landa, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a whip and chat, so grab out whatever it is that is your work in progress and let's have a ramble, shall we? Okay, I'm first going to see to move my drills. I'm just going to put them there because Luna is sitting on the chair where I normally place my drills and I just don't want to move her. So, yeah. How are you all doing today? I hope you all had a wonderful week. My week was interesting. It was relaxing and absolutely not at the same time. So yeah, I'll get into that in a little bit. So yeah, I'm a little bit probably all over the place as per usual, but oh well. As for what I am working on and with today, I am working, if you've been here before, you know this project. This is Confetti the Cat by the artist Sandra Trubin, and it is from the company Dreamer Designs. After this, I still need to do one row, and then I'm done with it. And yeah, I'm also done with it, so yeah, it's taking me long enough now, but yeah, it is my WIP and Chat project, so other than on the Tuesday that I film a WIP and Chat, I hardly ever work on it. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, I do need to say I don't enjoy this one very much. For the rest, I am working with stuff from my new craft day haul from lately from like, when did I upload this? Last week, I believe. But yeah, so I have one of these little trays that I am using and one of the pens. So this is one of the two screw-in pens. So you screw in the multi-placer instead of just pushing it in. I'm working with the 6-placer. I do need to say this is like the second time I've worked with this. It's working good so far, but yeah, I'm not really like good at it yet, at least. But oh well, for every once in a while, it's okay. But it's not my go-to. Do want to have diamond paintings move along a little bit, but it's not that I'm saying that I need to have my entire stash done like next week or something. So with my regular 4-placer, I'm still moving along fast enough for regular usage. So yeah, with that being said, where to start? Yeah, let's just start with the fact that yeah, the kids have not been doing the greatest last week, or especially our daughter. Because if you've been here last week, you know that I told you that our daughter was sick. She had the flu, like again. And luckily, on Tuesday, she normally went to school. All went well, actually, the entire week. And we dropped the kids off at my parents on Friday. So me and my husband had a little bit of a relaxing day. Only for the fact that our daughter goes to school nowadays on a Friday, so that's a little bit less nice because now we need to drop her off in the afternoon, which obviously takes a little bit of the relaxing time away. But well, I can live with that. But yeah, the day after, when we went to pick up the kids, our daughter was laying on one of the chairs my parents have, and apparently she has been feeling sick like a lot of the time. So yeah, that was not so fun. We're seeing like when we're driving back, like part of us both had something like, why didn't my dad call? Like, we would have come and pick her up. But at the same time, we're also like, yeah, it's not that it made a difference to where she was still sick. And it's not that my parents don't know how to deal with a sick kid, because yeah, obviously I also was sick every once in a while, so. But yeah, it was a little bit of a bummer. Apparently she was the Friday like feeling kind of bad, was throwing up and everything, so we're like, oh, poor thing. So normally we go to the McDonald's when we drive home, but we're like, yeah, let's not do that, just drive straight home and make some fries at home. But she didn't want to eat it. She was like, I want just a slice of bread. And we're like, yeah, well, if that's what you want to eat, then obviously I'm going to let you eat that, because at least then you want to eat. But yeah. Yeah, also on the entire Sunday, or at least part of the Sunday, she was on the couch. And on Monday, she was basically feeling fine until like, was it 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Then she just basically crashed down. So yeah, at that point on, she was laying on the couch. Luckily today she seems to be feeling better. But just to be safe, we're going to keep her home tomorrow, because yeah, I'm filming this on a Tuesday, so tomorrow is Wednesday, and yeah, they have just a half day on Wednesday, so we're like, yeah, she misses half a day, but then at least we're having that little bit of extra time to see how she feels tomorrow, because I don't want to send her to school and yeah, basically get everybody sick, or otherwise like actually not feeling really up to it and still going to school and being even sicker afterwards. So then I rather have her home a day longer. Even though I obviously still rather have her at school. But yeah, it's a health thing, so obviously I am going to do the smart choice. So yeah. But yeah, today it looked like she felt okay, so she also has like a small eye infection, so especially like during the evening. It's also when she has her fever and stuff. It's like in the morning it's okay. In the afternoon she starts going downhill, and in the afternoon, well, like in the evening, she is full on having a fever and stuff, so yay. But yeah, I called the doctor and they said like, that's actually kind of normal. It's like going around at the moment. It's a viral infection. There's not much you can do. Obviously, there will be medications, but they don't do much. So here they don't prescribe you anything. And yeah, they were basically like, well, when she's so tired, she only sleeps the entire day. You don't have like any connection with her, so she doesn't react to anything you say or something like that, or she's like trouble with breathing, yet then they can do something, or at least try to do something. But like when for the rest everything goes fine, just let her be. So that's what we did. But yeah, I'm glad when she's better because, yeah, let's be honest, that's no fun. Also, our son, I felt like he was sleepwalking last night. Don't know why, but for one or the other reason, like 3 o'clock in the night, he started screaming and he just walked downstairs. So it was like, what the actual? So put on a bathrobe so it was a little bit warmer because, yeah, in the night we don't have the temperature as warm as the other times. So it wasn't the nicest temperature downstairs. So I came downstairs, he was there, I was like, what do you want? He's like, I want to go down, I want to stay downstairs. I was like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. It's the middle of the night, so please go back to your bed. It was like, okay. He stood up and walked away. I was like, what in the actual fudge? So, yeah. That was no fun because that woke me up, obviously. And yeah, I don't have as much problems with being awake at night as long as I know when. Because, like, when the kids were still small and they had their night feedings, I had no issue with it at all because I knew what to expect. Also, when I did still work, I worked many times the 7 o'clock till 2 o'clock shift. So yeah, then I also needed to be up early enough. Never had much of an issue with that, but yeah, with the kids waking me up, like at random points, yeah, I don't like that at all. I seriously don't like it. But oh well, there's nothing I can do. But at least I didn't need to go into the cold this morning. So that's at least a plus of having the kids homesick. But yeah. When I called the doctor's office, they're also like, it's really, really going around at the moment and stuff like that. And many times, like if for one or the other reason they sometimes are just more prone to getting sick that year. So it's not like having much of another reason. And yeah, when they have one of those periods, yeah, you can be, yeah, having an issue. So I also was like thinking about like, so multivitamins, like just to help her boost, because yeah, with all going on and with the clock being moved back like to winter time and stuff like that, and it just haven't been Halloween, and the next week, not this weekend, but the 18th, 19th, I believe it's the 18th on Saturday, Sinterklaas is coming to the Netherlands, so that's also like a lot of stress for her and stuff like that. So like then at least she has also like the vitamins at least checked off. So it's not that can be an issue. So just in case that she again like wants to refuse to eat her veggies and stuff. So at least she has a little bit of a resistance to that kind of stuff. But yeah. Yeah, for the rest, like as I said, husband and I had Friday on Saturday, just the two of us, so that was nice. Just time to relax because we needed it, and not just a little bit. So everything going on, it's taking its toll on both of us as well. Yeah, we've been doing the December shopping, so that's at least mostly done. That's some quite a good deals, I need to say. So I was happy with that. Do still need to grab a little bit, but we're going to keep like a certain amount of what we want to spend like back for just the things that like if they come in like a really good sale or things that we just don't know of at this point in time, stuff like that. That's the stuff that we're like waiting on. And I have a feeling for a certain thing that we want to have like a train track for our son, because he has one and he is absolutely in love with that. Still after a year he still plays with it like a lot. So maybe we will get him an expansion on that. But I do know that like last year at least, and I believe also like the year before I believe it was from Lidl, that they have like sales like in December itself for like toys and stuff for like 1 + 1 free. So like waiting for that. We can still buy it full price. It wasn't priced down at this point in time, so we're like, yeah, can still wait. But yeah, also did a lot of relaxing, looking around for stuff that we want, that we're like, yeah, we want to look around for like Christmas decorations and stuff, so we can at least like look around easily without needing to pay attention to where the kids are and what they are touching and stuff. Because yeah, that's obviously also a thing. So that was nice. Had the evening to ourselves, so we did an extra date night. Did some like snack eating the entire evening. So we made some of these like tiny pizzas. We had like some cheese, some meats, and some just nice food. I had watched TV show. To be exactly watched Charmed. I believe we're now at season 6, but I'm not completely sure. But yeah, at least we're moving along. Also on Sunday we finally moved around a little bit in the basement because we needed to put our Halloween stuff away. Grabbed a little bit of the fall decorations that we still had, put that back up because it's a bit too early for starting with like Christmassy, wintry stuff. And we want to wait until next week for Santa Claus decorations. And it's not that we have a lot, so yeah, we will just be having the like autumn fall stuff around at the same time. So that came back up. Halloween went down. We still needed to organize some stuff, so we did that. Sorted out like our Christmas, like at least partially, like what do we have, what do we want, at least for like lighting wise. Decided that the Christmas tree that we have, because we have a fake one, that it's way too old and we're going to be buying a new one. So I then also placed like our current tree on a sale site, or well, actually it isn't our current tree anymore because I already sold it. So that was nice. My husband said that like he bought that tree when he went to live in like our last home, if not even where he lived when he was studying before he even went to the Navy. So I guess that tree is like 11, 12 years old, if not older, but at least that. If he bought it for like our last apartment, which he got before we met, Then it will be from 2012. So it was slowly getting old, and we're always getting frustrated with putting up the lights because the lights that we had basically aren't the best. And yeah, we always were fussing at like what strands of light we need to put in it, because yeah, we never know like the amount we need and stuff like that. So we're like, basically husband is like, he was saying that already for like a couple of years, but we're now decided that we are going to buy a new tree. But yeah, the last couple of years we haven't gotten a tree. Last year, don't know why we didn't last year. I believe we were still fussing with like the space that we had. I believe the new couch and stuff that we have, no, we didn't buy that this year. That was the year before. I was thinking like we got the new furniture and stuff, but I do believe we got that last year. Didn't we? Did we? I think we did. I'm not even sure because my brain. What's a brain? What's a brain? But yeah. Yeah, so basically I have sold our old Christmas tree and we're going to look for a new one. Maybe this Sunday and otherwise next Sunday. Because this Saturday we need to go to the birthday of my cousin. And next week, as I said, is intocht van Sinterklaas. So Sinterklaas is coming to the Netherlands again. And yeah, so the kids will most likely will be watching that on the TV. Maybe we're going somewhere after that, but we need to see. Don't want to overwhelm them too much because otherwise, especially with our daughter, we will have an issue on Sunday. Because yeah, then she gets overstimulated, she just can't process everything, and then she gets a little bit of an error. So yeah, we're trying to avoid that by not doing too much. Well, we'll see. At least it's going better than it did like last year, so that's a plus. Yeah. What else did we do? Actually, not much, because yeah, the rest of the time it was just a regular day. Well, a regular week. Yeah. Friday, Saturday just was being relaxing. We did try a new tree that is like really like a, what's the word for it? Like a fusion food. And it is a very Dutchy one, because you have, I don't know if that's like in a thing that's like outside of the Netherlands, but you have like these like fusion foods. Well, obviously that's not a Dutch things per se, but like a cronut, like a croissant donut. Well, here in the Netherlands, like since, what is it, like 2-3 weeks, I guess? We found it out just last week, but apparently now you have a krompoes, which is a croissant with a crossover with a tompoes, and that is like puff pastry that has a like a yellow pastry cream. I always forget, I always blank on the English name, but it's like a pastry filling with like the yellow kind of stuff, like a custard kind of contraption. Really nice. Tastes amazing. But yeah, so then they take a croissant and then you open it up, put that stuff in, and then you put a pink glaze on it. It's basically what it is. And yeah, we went to the store when we dropped off the kids, because my husband and I, well, basically we left the kid at my parents, and we're like, oh dang, I actually want to drop by the store. That's what I said to my husband, like, I want to drop by the store because they have one like a few meters away from their house, because I'm hungry. So my husband was like, yeah, me too, let's go. We actually talked about it like the day before or 2 days before, because we saw some advertisement of like I don't know what kind of crazy something it was, but it was also like with the yellow cream and the glaze, but then on top of a frikandel, and it looked totally disgusting. I don't even want to try it, because it's like a fried sausage kind of contraption. Typical Dutch thing. Frikandel is lekker. It's nice. It tastes good. Seriously, my brain is... Lekker tastes good. It's the Dutch word. So, yeah, brain fog. Yeah, so both of them separate are good, but I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to try it together. But then my husband was looking around and I saw that there also is the Compus, the croissant tompoes crossover. I was like, that sounds good. And when we went to the store, we went to the bakery section and we saw them. We're like, they are expensive, but I really want to try them. So we got them. Do need to say, they were from an actual bakery, but I do had a feeling that they weren't like the really fresh version. And yeah, maybe, you know, like a croissant when they are a little bit stale, basically, like when they're like the end of the day old or a day old or something. Yeah, it tastes a bit like that, but yeah, it's still from a supermarket, so even though it's like from a real bakery, because there's another bakery in the same place, and yeah, they were the ones that provided the cakes and stuff there. I have a lot of popping drills because I'm placing terribly at the moment, but oh well. But yeah, so it was like an actual bakery that provided it, but with it being from a supermarket, it sometimes is a little bit older because they look at the date for like before when you need to eat it. And yeah, so it might be a little bit stale, but it did still taste good. We're still like, don't think I would get them for like the full price, because they were for 2 of these things €6, but they were good. So if you ever get the chance to eat them, I would recommend them. If for nothing else, it's just for having something else, and it's just like a croissant that's okay. It's a filled version with like a nice pastry cream. It's good. So yeah. But now I see everywhere the advertisements of them, and every time I need to giggle because I'm like, yeah, how I see them everywhere. But they do taste good, so can't blame them for trying to sell them. Am I actually still recording? Yes, I am. That's good. What else did we do? As I said, did a lot of like looking around for stuff for the kids. They are now I bought like a similar like amount, so they both need like a similar amount of stuff. So that will be going good. The only thing is always like for our daughter, many times the things are a little bit smaller. Also like in amounts. Or at least that's now the issue, because before we went, we had like hardly anything for our son. Basically whatever we had was like really tiny amounts. Like all these like 2-3 euro things. So that was annoying as hell. But yeah, we found some of the bigger item things. So at least now we had them like leveled out a bit. But yeah, we're always trying to have like a bit of like a similar amount of gifts for them. So that at least it's not like one of them has like one thing and the other has like 10. So that's what we at least try to avoid, at least at this point in time. Because, yeah, it needs to be fun. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll see how everything will go. Oh, that was too much. Moving around. Yeah, I guess that's basically all I can talk about. So like we did some relaxing, getting a bit frustrated with like everything that we need to sort it out. Having a sick kid at home was also not the fun thing. But yeah, all in all, not the worst week I've ever had. I for sure had worser times. So yeah, I guess that's about it that I can make about it for this week. I'm going to finish off this section off screen. And yeah, I guess that will be it for this week. So yeah, would you be so kind as to leave this video a thumbs up? That would help me out a lot. If there's anything you want me to know, even to just say hi, which is very much appreciated. And yeah, again, with that being said, I hope you liked this video. If you did, well, you know all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe and all the fun stuff. And I hope to see you in a next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, whatever applies. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.